Okay, this next one's going to be really strange to most people, but it's not totally strange. We all know about it some way, but it's not. It's basically to do with a sport. It's a slightly obscure sport. It's not totally obscure, but it is a little bit obscure. It's really strange. So strange. I don't know if young people have heard of it, but I think a lot of older people know about it. It's not, you don't normally see it like the cricket or the footy or anything else. It's quite an uncommon little sport. It's a strange sport when you think about it, but you know, it's like what can I say? It's an unusual, but it's not totally out there. We'll soon find out what it is. See what it is. What is it? Is it that we've got here? It's called, to those who don't know about it, this is a badminton missile. Well, you know, it's like a ball for a bat, not a missile like a weapon, but like a ball. I'm just calling it a missile because it's not a ball, but it's hit in somewhat like as if it was a ball. And I was given a badminton set when I was a kid, but hey, it was just a cheap and nasty, I think, type that, you know, for children. But I remember receiving a badminton set, and I was absolutely appalled at how could you use this? Because if it doesn't bounce off the ground, you have to hit it on the go, or hit it on the go. You can't just bounce it around like a ball, like tennis. You have to fucking hit it straight away. Otherwise, you end up, you just can't hit it back to your opponent. So this is really kind of strange, but I think most people, or at least most people, older people, I don't know about young people in their 20s or their teens if they've heard of it, but you don't see it on television very often. It's extremely rare, I think. I don't know. I don't watch television anymore, so I don't know what's going with badminton or sport or whatever. That's an interesting abstract design. I'm wondering if we're going to use that, or maybe we're going to just do another take on it. That's our first one, but let's see if we can make this shuttlecock look even better. But it's amazing how people can play this game. It's an amazingly difficult looking game, but hey, it attracts a cult following. I think that would be what it's called, a cult following. It's not exactly an everyday sport, as I said, but it's there. And yeah, so I think the shuttlecock looks like it does make a good movement piece with all those, that lattice effect, that lattice design that it's got. But it's a strange sport, I must say. It's an odd looking implement, or missile as I call it. But anyway, that looks quite interesting. You see it's not just yellow now, you can actually see there's colours, which is really nice. I think this is going to make a good master copy for a mirror image of this little tool of trade of badminton. I think this will end up in the bin because I don't play badminton, and this was obviously left behind in the city because probably it was damaged. And, you know, I don't think the aerodynamics, common sense dictates, would be any good with a damaged shuttlecock. So I guess if that person was, say, a pro or someone who is serious about their badminton, obviously a damaged shuttlecock, it was bent when I found it. It was sort of bent up, and I think it was damaged, so I don't think the owner of the shuttlecock wanted it anymore, and they just left it in the street, and I just capitalised on them throwing it away, or leaving it behind, should I say. And now it's just another piece of material for my demos. I'm trying to decide. I think we're just going to keep it in the middle. This is a very strange piece of work we're making with a strange little thing, but anyway, hey, it takes everyone. It takes all kinds all kinds of objects as well as all kinds of people. Let's see how we go. So yeah, the game's called badminton, and the shuttlecock is the name of the missile or the ball equivalent. Anyway, that's come up a treat. That's even brighter. I really like that result. It's a very happy looking yellow too. We don't have much black, but we don't want it to curl. So I think it's good like that. So I think we'll keep it like that. And we're just going to print off another quadrant. We're going to make this again a 4-way mirror image. But this is a fascinating little piece of equipment, sport equipment, used for a slightly obscure game. So let's see how this one goes. It comes out, same thing. So that's going to be our centre, just there, just there. So just try and make them line up. So yeah, badminton, that's the name of the game with this little implement. Okay. Okay, mirror image right there. Got it. Switch on. Okay, close. We're just going to hit off 2 sets. Just like that. Okay, badminton. I wonder why it's called badminton. You could say it's called badminton because it's such a bad game, because it's so fucking difficult hitting the shuttlecock. Cuck? No, it's a shuttlecock, not a cuck. I know the word cock can be taken as something rude, but we don't have to make up euphemisms for a fucking missile in a game called badminton. I mean, seriously, it's called a shuttlecock. I'm sure that's what it's called. That's what I learnt, what it was. A shuttlecock. Maybe look up badminton on Google, or maybe look up shuttlecock on Google and see just what Google has to say about this implement, or this missile, and about the game itself, badminton. So look it up. It's interesting. It's quite interesting, even though I'm not into bloody sport. I can't tolerate sport for the life of me. I used to be, I'm partial to cricket. It used to be nice leaving the cricket on a TV on a hot summer's day in the family home. But I'm sort of over it now. But this looks really amazing. For something like that, I think we can call that one quits.